Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I am Esti Andriani from class A2 English 5. Here I will present the result of my research entitled The Impact of the COVID-19 Pandemic on the Capacity Student at the Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta in Paying Tuition Fees. Okay, the introduction of the research is COVID-19 has had a sharp impact on the economic sector. Based on estimates by the International Monetary Fund, the global economy will contract by around 4.9% amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The economic sector will greatly affect all sectors involved, including the community, because economic activity involves various interrelated parties, namely employers, suppliers, consumers, and finances. Economic impact, for example, a decrease in wages, a decrease in turnover, and so on, which have an impact on people income. The economic impact affect the world education, for example, in the payment school fees. Next, research method used here is quantitative research method. This research was conducted in 3 stages, namely searching data, collecting data, and analyzing the data found. In this study, researchers will collect data through distributing questionnaire online via the website to 13 students of UMY batch 2018. The questionnaire contains questions that can be filled in either multiple choice or short answer. Okay, I will start with the result of this research with the impact COVID-19 on the work of student parent. Okay, the first diagram shows that the job parent of student are very diverse, namely labor, self-employed, civil servant, and other such as a honorary teacher. Of this percentage show that the majority of parents work as entrepreneur. And then the second diagram show how the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the work. The parent of students were 18% of respondents state that their parents were affected, and 23% said they were severely affected by COVID-19. Okay, next, furthermore, related to the impact COVID-19 on student capacity in terms of education cost, namely the first diagram shows that even though their parents had COVID-19, 18% of students state that their parent income was still sufficient to meet their daily needs and pay tuition fees. In line with this, the second diagram explains that 18% of students do not experience problem in paying tuition fees, but the remaining 18% say that they experience problems. Next, about source of student fund to pay tuition fees. The diagram explains that the source of funds obtained by students in paying tuition fees is as much as 61% from personal money or the parents' stay, and then 23.1% students borrow from campus bank service such as BMT, namely Islamic banking, which provide assistance to students to provide replacement fund to cover the lack of student funds in paying tuition fees. And then the remaining 54% funded by the campus, for example, due to student achievement due to memorizing 30 juz Al-Quran and many other. And then the effectiveness of UMB cost-cutting policy. To answer some of the economic difficulties experienced by the student, the University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta issued a tuition waiver policy based on a decree of the Rector of the Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta number 222 KEP UMY 7/2020. The assistance provided was in form of cutting tuition fees for all students with nominal fees according to each department. Stroke the assistance provided of the campus, 61.5% of respondents said that they were helped by the policy. Meanwhile, if you look the contact comparison of tuition fees included with the facilities obtained by students during lecture, 92% of students state that the tuition fees, which are quite expensive, are not comparable to the facilities obtained during learning activities, especially when lectures are conducted online. Apart from these few things, the lecture performance in providing material to students was not recovered because the monotone learning method. The minimum subsidy quota is also an obstacle in online learning process. And finally, hope and desire of students for campus in overcoming this problem. First, campus must be more responsive to students whose parents have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Second, the need for innovation in online learning method. The ineffectiveness of online learning must be anticipated by lecturers as educators who provide material through innovative learning methods that can be attractive to students. Third, provide maximum quota assistance. One of the obstacles to the malfunction of online learning is the limited data quota that the students have in accessing the seats or learning system application use. And finally, the conclusion is my research based on the explanation above. The result of the study show that the majority of parents of UMB students were affected by COVID-19 pandemic in the form decreased production or sales, cutting wages, increasing raw material price, and so on, which shows a decrease in the income of student parents. However, despite experiencing economic difficulties, most students state that they were not constrained by the payment of tuition fees. However, some of them are constrained in paying tuition fees because there is not enough money available, so they decide to leave college. The majority of the source of funds they get are using a personal fund or parent income, and the rest they make loans. The tuition waiver policy that has been provided by the campus is quite helpful for my mom student in paying tuition fees, even though the relief provided is not too significant in reducing the amount of student tuition fees. Okay, this is the end my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.